state. But since the governor of California will also be a leader in the nation, we want to address that. So the question I would ask next is, among conservatives, there is a growing quorum who distrust elections and election officials, including in California. Do you believe Joe Biden won the 2020 election freely and fairly? And do you trust in the integrity and validity of California's elections process?
I do believe that Joe Biden won the election fairly and squarely, but can I say something about that? I know Donald Trump has been accused of fomenting the big lie. If I had a nickel every time I watch CNN, and I watch a lot of CNN, I watch Chris Cuomo and Don Lemon and Wolf Blitzer. If I had a dime every time they said Donald Trump has pushed the big lie, I could self-fund my campaign. I want to point out that for 4 years and counting, Hillary Clinton referred to the 2016 election as having been stolen. Her word, not mine.
Okay, that's the very popular Larry Elder. He's running for governor there in California. He just said out of his own mouth that he does believe that Joe Biden won the election fairly and squarely.
And Larry, I don't care what you think of vaccines, you're for them, you're against them. America got a little less free today, and there's nothing we're going to be able to do to change that.
Well, you're right, and I'm not anti-vaccine. I've been vaccines do work. I'm in a high-risk category, but a lot of people have made a very different decision. And you're quite right. Freedom ought to stand for something. This is on a collision course to the United States Supreme Court, and I believe that what Joe Biden just now did will be ruled to be unconstitutional. It'll take a while for it to get there, but I think maybe 5-4, maybe even 6-3, it's going to be determined to be unconstitutional, Jesse. I'm not anti-vaccine. I've been vaccinated.
I believe that same-sex marriage, doctor-assisted suicide, all these kinds of things, abortion, should be done on a state-by-state basis. In California, we had two opportunities to vote for or against same-sex marriage. Proposition 30 and another time when we voted on, I think it was called Issue 8 or Measure 8. And in both cases, I voted in favor of same-sex marriage. In both cases, I was overruled.
Now, the leading candidate to replace Newsom is Larry Elder, and he's just picked up a major endorsement from Gloria Romero. Gloria Romero is the former Democratic majority leader of the California State Senate, which is a big deal in the state of California. Gloria Romero joins us tonight. Thanks so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Kind of amazing to read.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Your background, that you're endorsing Larry Elder, an alternative to the governor, the Democratic governor. Why are you doing this?
Really two major reasons. The first one was that I was just tired of the false narrative that was put forward that this is a right-wing conspiracy. There were 1.7 million Californians that signed that recall petition. I was one of them. So I wanted to publicly assert that this is widespread. Democrats, independents, Green, Republican, across the board. And the second major reason, really, that I decided to endorse, especially Larry Elder, was that I was tired of the rules for thee but not for me attitude of the prince of the French Laundry, who shut down our public schools, but then he sent his kids to school. And it's one where I looked at Larry's record and believe that he's our best option to really break the monopoly of special interests when it comes to education and to offer, especially Latino and African-American families in California, school choice options. So those are the two major reasons, but there are many that I could list.